put these people in so you can make them co-host.
All right. All right, so we're live on YouTube. We have our
I
participants.
think the other gentleman that's helping us is Jeffrey King, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to talk to him yesterday, but he was not around, I guess. Jeffrey King. Okay. I wonder if he's set up today. Is he here?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
here.
Mr. King, good morning. Are you on Zoom? Jeffrey King?
One sec, Judge.
Okay. That was my question. Is he set up already or not?
We're working on the audio right now, Judge.
Oh.
But as far as everything else, like access and stuff, not so much.
So basically, you're going to be working alone, huh?
Do you see me, Your Honor?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, good morning. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. And yourself?
I'm good. I really got a late start this morning. But welcome to County Court 9.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
And so what we do work pretty fast and furious. So I think you are now on your Zoom link, right? Is that how you're appearing?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So obviously you will need a little time to get used to how we work. But I don't know how are you all going to handle this docket this morning, Corina? Will one person be doing all the conferring and then the other person be in court? Or we do have two cases set for jury trial today. I don't think they're going to go, which is probably a good thing since we're going through this little switchover. So, I don't know what you all did yesterday. Did you all both confer on Zoom with the defense counsel?
Yesterday, Judge, I was just the one conferring.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. How do we want to do this today so that Mr. King can get used to our way of doing our docket?
I think that he'll be able to confer today, Judge.
Okay, all right. Because the only thing is that when you all are conferring, you cannot see what's going on in court. That's the only reason. I didn't know if we needed to allow Mr. King to see how we run our docket so that he could know what to expect. Because I don't think you've had an opportunity, have you, Mr. King, to be able to observe our docket?
Yesterday, Your Honor, I was able to listen in and whatnot, especially given
Okay.
since my video and audio were not functioning.
Oh, okay. All right. So now you've seen at least one day that we've done our docket. Okay. I just I don't want to make it harder on anybody. We do work at a pretty fast pace, and it's just not fair just to bring you in without giving you a little bit of a heads up, right?
I understand, Your Honor, and I totally appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I've been where you are, so I understand. I totally can relate. Okay. All right, so we are ready to go ahead and bring everyone in, I believe. So, is there anything before we bring the rest of the people in, Aleda?
Your Honor, let me just go ahead and get the deputy in so you can
Oh, I
make
was
sure
gonna
that he's there.
call
Yeah,
him.
he was out for a couple of days.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let me find him. I guess Deputy Butler. Here we go.
I was gonna call him last night, but it was very late, so I refrained.
There was a defendant.
Still connecting to audio. And my computer is pushing back. It's going really, really slow on things. So I guess it's the same for everybody else.
You may want to raise up the volume. I could hear you,
Oh.
but faint.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that heads up. Okay, let me see what I can do. Well, you know, the weird thing is I'm on headphones, but it sounds like my, well, my volume is coming from my laptop, not my headphones. Say something again, Aleda.
Okay, are we good to go?
Did you say something?
I did, Judge. I said, are we good to go?
So I guess that my headphones switched back. For a second, it came from my laptop, but now it's in my headphones. Okay. I will try to make sure that I speak louder and project. It's like I'm forget myself and I just get very comfortable. But thank you for letting me know. Okay. All right. So are we ready to bring everyone in?
Yes,
Let's do it.
whenever you're ready, we're good to go.
Okay.
And I don't think you have made the DA's co-host, right?
I thought I made them both co-host. No?
No.
Well, Mr. King is co-host, and Miss Sanchez is oh no, I'm looking at Aleda's.
Oh, you let me
Yeah.
see.
I think I just muted you. What did I just do?
Okay, you're good.
It's not me, Aleda, it's the computer. All right, so did we get Deputy Butler? He's still trying to connect. All right, I'm just gonna let everybody in.
On video and you're unmuted.
All right, looks like everybody is in. No, Mr. Guerra's not in. Mr. Guerra in. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. We're going to call the daily docket today, Wednesday, December the 8th.
I'll do it now, but same, whatever you want.
And everybody,
on,
please
I'll
stay
do it.
muted. Everyone, please stay muted while I call the docket. I am going to remind everyone that we do have problems. My computer's running really slow, but it's really a blessing that we do have the capability of Zoom, because this pandemic is so it just won't go away. And so we're all able to be safe and get our business done, get our courts dockets done, and actually confer and communicate with everybody that's important to this court. So I'm going to just ask for a little bit more patience from everyone, because every day is a different issue, but we are at least getting into the court and able to get our dockets done. So I'm going to call first the cases that are set for jury trial today, and that's cause number 626045, the state of Texas versus Trini Medelis. Ms. Espinosa, let me see, state, what is your announcement on that?
State's ready, Judge.
And Ms. Espinosa? I thought I saw Ms. Espinosa here. Claudine Espinosa. All right, well, we'll have to come back. Do you know if we're gonna go forward on these, Ms. Sanchez?
Judge, I do believe that we have agreements on both cases.
Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. All right, so I'm going to call the docket in order of appearance of the attorneys. The first one is Renee Munoz.
Yes, Judge. Hi, good morning.
Morning.
I have Nadine Garcia. She's on page number 2, 648302.
Okay, and is Ms. Garcia here?
No, Judge, she's not present. She's currently in custody at the Weber County Jail in Utah. Other called it.
Okay, at which jail is that?
The Weber County, it's in
Oh.
Utah, Judge.
Okay,
I do know that she's listed under fugitive status already. She's
Okay.
currently
okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and reset that for 30 days to February 8th.
yes, ma'am. I really appreciate that. That's all I have before the maybe excuse me.
Oh, your audio is not behaving. Do you need a reset or do you have another case?
No, Judge. That's my only case I had. If I could be excused.
Yes, Mr. Munoz, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Of course.
Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye, Judge.
Kyle Simpson?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Ana Olivares. She's on the top of page 6, 669118.
Okay. Is she present?
She is.
All right, thank you.
I just need to get in line to talk to a prosecutor if I could.
I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Arlene Gay?
How's the painting going?
That's going pretty good.
Arlene Gay?
Everybody mute your mics, please.
Oh, Deputy Butler, it's good to hear from you. I hope everything is okay.
Yes, Judge, everything's fine. I had a couple of days scheduled off. I don't know what
Oh,
happened here while I was gone. I got a couple of messages from Aleda saying things kind of went cattywampus without me here.
yes. You are an important part of our court, Deputy Butler, so thank you. I'm glad to hear you're back. Okay, well, even though you deserve to take some time, obviously. Okay, so we're going to move on to Jeffrey Martinez. All right, I'll come back.
Hello.
Jeffrey Martinez,
Roxanne Gonzalez.
are you, is Mr. Martinez your attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Your
Roxanne.
Honor. She's on the bottom of page
Oh.
4 and in the middle of page 5. She's quite presumptuous, as you see, but she is present.
I'll mark her present. Thank you. What do you
Your
want
Honor,
to do
we
on
do need to
this?
confer on both cases.
Okay. On both cases, both are Ms. Gonzalez's cases?
Yes, Your Honor, and that's the only person I have today.
Okay, that's fine. I'll mark you conferring, okay?
Your Honor, may I ask, once I finish conferring, how do we come back after that?
Okay, well, basically, the way when I've been in a breakout room, it gives you a little prompt to leave room, and it'll bring you back here. I've had problems with it before, so I understand. So
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, I meant to
sometimes-
approach.
Sometimes it doesn't show up, so you have to sort of scroll down to below the box that, shows the frame, and just sort of move around, you'll find it. Otherwise, give us a chat, and Aleda will come to the rescue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Martinez. We are all going through this process. You're not alone. Gerardo Flores.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Gerardo Flores here. I'm here for Miss Andretta Woods. She is on the second page, and she is present via. There is a pending felony, Your Honor, in the 437th, and I'm getting traction on that to work that out before we move forward on this case, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Flores, you're the attorney on the felony also?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll reset that to February 15, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that the only case you have today?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, you and Ms. Woods are excused, and you may log off at this time. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Dylan George?
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
So I have Joseph Alcaraz. He's at the bottom of page 2.
Okay. Is he here?
I do not know, Your Honor, and I don't sure that I've had any contact with him.
No, I don't see his name. Do you have a good phone number for him?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to have to do a bond forfeiture, but that'll be 7 days. If you have any contact with him within that time, let us know, okay?
Oh, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is that the only thing you have today?
I believe it is, Judge.
Okay, Mr. George, you're excused. You can log off. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I remind everybody that you are in an actual court proceeding, even though it is on Zoom and online. Conduct yourself as if you were in the courtroom, please. Remove all hats, stop driving. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. Daniel Garcia.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here on Mr. Joel Diaz. He's on page 6. It's 669756. I believe there's a Joel Diaz in the waiting room, Your Honor, or in the...
Well, I'm here. I don't know if you guys hear me.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Diaz. I marked you present. Mr.
Okay, thank
Garcia,
you.
what would you like?
I'd like to confer with the prosecutor.
I'm marking you conferring, sir. Thank you.
Do
you.
And Mr. Diaz, you'll just wait for Mr. Garcia to finish, and he'll come back and, if needed, he'll confer with you through Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Brent De La Paz.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Mr. Hang on just a second. He's on page 2. Mr. Brown, page 2, 645616.
Okay.
He has a unindicted felony that I think we're about to resolve. If we could just get another setting,
all right.
I think your case will resolve that one.
Okay, let me just look him up. Page 2, you said that was Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor. 645.
Brown? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and is he present?
He is.
All right.
I need to double check with him, but he was in the waiting room with me earlier.
Okay, that's
I think you let him in.
Okay, I will go ahead and mark
I
him
see him.
present. I'm going, and you're the attorney on the felony, right, Mr.
Correct,
Villalobos?
Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to reset that to February 15, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. And so Mr. Brown and you are excused, can log off at this time. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. David Cuellar.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm present.
Morning.
Good morning. I have Cesar Garcia on page 4, file number 659289. Apparently he is present in the courtroom. I'd like to confer on this case, please.
All right, I'll mark him present and I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bob Hicks.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you, Mr. Hicks?
I'm fine.
Good.
I have on page 1, Alex Moreno. He has 2 Class B thefts. He has a felony pending, but it is set tomorrow.
Okay.
If we could possibly reset him.
Yes. I'll just go ahead and reset it for our next setting is February 8th. I don't want to say
February
30 days because it's obviously more than 30 days. But do you have anything else, Mr. Hicks, on the docket?
Yes. As far as Mr. Moreno is concerned, I have spoken with his attorney in the felony, and she expects that he's going to be taking a plea tomorrow. And hopefully these will be taken into consideration. If that's the case, then I will try to get back to you before February.
That sounds like a plan. All right, Mr. Hicks.
The other person is Stephanie Cerros, Cerros, on page 3. I am here as Mr. Dittman's seeing eye attorney.
Okay. And I'm marking Ms. Cerros present because I see her on the list of participants. Okay, and so is Mr. Dittman here?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, sir.
And then I had a quick question before the court, if you didn't mind.
Go right ahead.
So I have moved to to Guadalupe County. I now live in Seguin. So I wonder if it would not be too much trouble to flip Bob and I to where he is primary counsel and I assist him as second chair because I have institutional knowledge regarding the case and the clients. And so in the interest of having him to do things since he's there in San Antonio and I am not anymore, that way the apple cart doesn't get upset too much. Does that make sense?
That does, and that's what we will do. We'll grant your request, okay?
In all remaining cases in this court, that would be most helpful. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, sir. We will make that change on our dockets,
And then
okay?
if we could confer regarding Ms. Settle, that would be most helpful. Thank you.
All right. Marking you conferring, you will be getting a breakout room, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Judge, may I approach briefly? I'm back from the breakout room. This is
All
Kyle
right.
Spencer.
Yes, sir.
And we've agreed to a reset.
Okay.
So if we could just get a 30-day.
All right. That will be February 8th.
Thank you, Judge. May my client not be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else come back from conferring already? Okay. The next person I have on the list is Kim Benson. And let me explain. While we're getting ready to start Zoom, we make a list of all the people that are present, and that's what my list is. So when I get to the end of that list, then I just go to the next person I see in line. So there's nothing special about getting on this list. It's just as you appear on our Zoom. So, okay. Kim Beza.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here for Monica Alejandro. She's on the bottom of page 4.
Okay. And what would you like to do on this case?
Judge, we got tendered an offer from the state, and my client has accepted the offer. However, she is having to communicate that she will be on probation for the DWI to her employer. So she's currently wants to make sure that it's not going to affect her job in any way. So if possible, I'd like to ask for a reset for a plea date in January, Judge.
Okay.
To make sure she resolves that with her employer.
Okay, so we're just now resetting to February. Our dockets are pretty full, but I'm going to give you February 8th, but anytime you have the paperwork actually ready to go, completed and signed by everyone, just reach out to Aleda and she'll bring you in at the earliest possible time, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused along with Ms. Alejandro?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Ms. Alejandro, you may log off, ma'am. Thank you. Milton Butler.
Yes, Your Honor. I have Demarion Harrison. It's on page 4. It's 660571. He is present. We do have an offer. Yesterday, Mr. Harrison informed me that he was going to accept the offer, so we need a date for the plea.
All right, so I'm going to give you the same reset February 8th with the understanding that if you are ready tomorrow, if all the paperwork has been signed, just let us know and we'll bring you in at the earliest possible time, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and anything else, Mr. Butler?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then you and Mr. Harrison or Ms. Harrison are
Mr. Harrison.
excused. Ms. Harrison are excused and can log off now, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Mr. Martinez, yes, sir.
We are completed conferring. We're going to ask for that February 8th date from Ms. Roxanne Gonzalez. We're awaiting an offer.
Okay, let me find you here, 1 second. All right, so we're going to reset that to February 8th, but know that if you need an earlier time to do anything on the offer, you're welcome to talk to Aleda and see when we can bring you in, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused for the morning?
Yes, sir. Thank you. You can both log off at this time.
Have a good morning. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, getting back to my list. Elizabeth Russell.
Hi, Judge. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Russell?
I'm good. I'm here on Catherine Knight. We filed a motion to withdraw yesterday, Judge, that Catherine Knight has not signed but approved, and she's here. It hasn't yet been accepted by the clerk, so I don't think they have it yet.
Okay.
But Miss Knight and I are having a difficult time seeing eye to eye.
Okay. All right. Problem with communication. Sure. I will make a notation and see if I can find it and sign it. So Miss Knight is there, you said. So I'm going to mark her present. And I'm going to reset this for February 8th because we don't want to have this fall through the cracks, so. Miss
Knight's gonna need a new appointed attorney.
Right, that's what we're figuring.
Oh,
Were you
sorry.
hired or appointed, Miss Russell?
Appointed, Judge.
Okay, all right. Okay, we will take care of that. Okay, so Miss Knight needs to remember that she needs to be back in court on February 8th. And at this time, I'll excuse you both. Is there anything else that you have on today's docket?
Not on today's docket, Judge, but on the MTR I did a few weeks ago that we put my client on house arrest with work release.
Right.
There is an issue on that. I can stick around because I don't have anything else this morning and talk to you about it when you're done with docket because I don't want to hold up the docket, but we need a modification on it because it didn't address.
When's the last time you checked?
I have the newest one, but because it started so late, Judge, it addresses the Thanksgiving holiday instead of now the Christmas holiday that we'll be running into.
Oh, okay. So we need to modify it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I remembered signing it. All right. So basically, if you will talk to the clerks and tell them, or Aleda will take care of it. We just need to modify it so that it gives him permission to visit for Christmas, right?
Yes, Judge. And if it's okay, I would ask that he be able to visit from the 24th and then from the 24th to the 27th.
All right. Okay. Aleda, I'm sure, is taking that down. Okay.
I can email Aleda as well.
Yeah, that's better. That way we have everything in writing. No communication problems there. Okay. Do you have anything else on our docket?
That was it. Thank you so much, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Miss Russell. So
Have a
you
good-
and Miss Knight are excused and can log off. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Back on Joel Diaz on page 66956. I've conferred with the ADA and additional time for her to review the evidence I submitted.
So you want to reset
Yes, Your Honor.
February 8th, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. And so you and Mr. Diaz are excused, and Mr. Diaz can log off at this time. Have a great day, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, you too, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Diaz. All right. Anybody else back from conferring at this time? All right.
Judge,
Yes. Mr.
I did
Hicks.
have one request.
All right.
I was sent in to confer with Jeffrey King, and he's going to refer the case to Corinna. And after I come back from that, we're going to need to have Ms. Seros in a breakout room.
Okay. Well, Ms. Rose is still here. So as soon as you finish, when you come back, we will make sure that you get in a same breakout room with your client.
Thank you very much.
That's for you and Mr. Dittman, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, let me see. The next person on my list is Cleophas Marshall.
Good morning, Judge. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I have Mr. Brandon Houston. He's on page 3.
Okay.
I have not been able to confer yet on this case, to my knowledge. I might want to confer very quickly, and then maybe we can get back and let the court know.
All right.
Need a trial.
I'm wondering, is Mr. Houston here? I don't see his name on the list of participants.
He should have been here, but I know.
Is it Singleton, maybe?
I don't know, but I know I've been on texting with him early this morning because he was trying to get on and could not get on for whatever reason. And I was thinking he was in the waiting room like I was because I was there for quite a while.
Yeah.
But I've been in contact with him, and so I can see if he finally got on. But I know he's been trying to get on all morning, even before I was, Judge.
I will go ahead and mark him present, Mr. Marshall. Okay. So you wanted to confer first with the state and then with.
Yeah. Let me confer and just kind of see where we are. Kind of get an idea with where we are.
I marked you conferring. You'll be getting a breakout room. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anthony Miller.
Judge, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Your Honor. I have a Stanley Rodarte on your docket, Judge. Page 3, fourth from the top.
Here. Okay.
And Mr. Ugarte is present, Your Honor.
right.
He had a felony pending, Judge. We were able to get that felony dismissed. But he has a family violence case pending in County Court 13, in which Tanya Rivera with the Public Defender's Office is the attorney of record in handling that particular matter. It has there is a current setting on that, Judge, not until June 27th of 2022. I don't know what the court would like to do regarding this, Judge. I know Miss Rivera kind of is in control. That's the more serious of the allegations that are currently pending. I don't know if the court would be willing to appoint Miss Rivera on this matter. I have no problem with that because the only reason I was on this one, Judge, is because of the felony that was pending. But now that we've disposed of that felony, it only makes sense to me that if Miss Rivera would be able to handle both of these cases, since they would obviously, one would affect the other.
So basically, it would be okay with you if we transfer this case to County Court 13?
I have no problem with that either, Judge. I mean, at this particular point, it only makes sense that one attorney handle both cases. It doesn't make sense to have different attorneys on the same client's cases.
Okay. Well, you'll have to make a request to transfer it to 13 if you want. Otherwise, we'll just continue to carry it like this.
Okay, Judge.
Okay. So the setting is not until June. Let me give you the longest reset I can give you.
Yes, ma'am.
That'll be February 15.
Yes, ma'am. I will put that down, Your Honor.
But Mr. Miller, if it looks like there's still not a lot of progress on that one, you can reach out to Aleda and get another reset.
Okay, Judge. I will be glad to do that. And I'll talk to Miss Rivera because, again, I think that she's kind of in control of how things are going to proceed. And if she wants to substitute in my place, Judge, hopefully the court would allow her to do that.
So Ms. Rivera is the defense attorney in 13?
She's with the Public Defender's Office, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
And so she's the one that's handling his assault family case that's in 13, Judge.
Okay. And the case that he has in 9, what is that?
That's a theft under 100 enhanced, Judge.
Okay.
So obviously, I think this case would be resolved on the outcome of the 13 case. I just don't know where that particular case is heading at this particular point.
Right. Well, I'm just going to keep that case here.
Okay,
and,
Judge.
It's complicated, so that's all I'm going to say.
I understand.
I'm going to keep that one here, and we'll just try to work along with Miss Rivera in County Court 13.
All right, Judge.
I've never had any problems with County Court 13, quite frankly. So
I'm sure it'll be a matter that will be resolved once that issue gets taken care of, Judge. But I will put down February 15th at this particular time, and if we need some additional time, I will get in touch with your coordinator.
Yeah, I think that can work out. I mean, because if it's sort of pointless to come in if we can't proceed without having the other one resolved. So
absolutely, Judge, completely understand, and I appreciate the court's time very much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Miller. Then, do you have anything else on our docket?
No, Your Honor, I don't. May myself and my client be able to leave at this time, Judge?
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day. Mr.
You too, Judge. You take care of yourself.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Damien Science? Mr. King, are you wanting to address the court?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm trying to get access to the breakout rooms again. I've lost access.
Absolutely. You'll get one right now.
All right. Thank you very much,
Actually,
Your Honor.
you need to be co-host. Let me make sure. If I can do something about that, let me do it.
All right. I'm sorry to interrupt, Your Honor.
No, it's not a problem. Did that work? Did you get the co-host?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
All right. Thank you, Mr. King.
Thank you.
All right. Damien Science?
Yes, good morning, Judge. I'm present for Tanya Ibarra. She's on page 4. She's the first one, I believe, on page 4.
Okay.
we have an offer from the state that we're considering, but we're still missing a couple of videos in this matter. I believe I requested them from the state. I'm not sure where they're at on that. So we just need a little bit more time to get those videos in, if possible.
All right.
I
Do
don't know if
you
we can,
want to confer on that, see if you can get an update, or do you want me just to reset it for now?
if you can just reset it, Judge. I already sent them an email, and I'll just follow up with that if that's okay with you.
All right, February 8th. Okay?
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused.
Yes, Ms. Ibarra, and you are excused. You can log off. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You too. Scott Hill.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
First page, I have Ernesto Garcia as well as Israel Sanchez. They're both on the first page.
Okay.
Judge, if I could confer with the state on those. I've been having some issues on getting discovery. I'd like to talk to them real quick about
Not
both
a problem.
cases.
I'll put you in a breakout room. I'm just looking to see if Ernesto Garcia is here.
They're both here, Judge. I saw them earlier.
Great. I'm marking them present, and I'll mark you conferring, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Sean Sheffield.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I have Paige Flores, page 6. Case number is 669-859. I was hoping to confer with a prosecutor if I could, Judge.
Okay. Now, we do have a new prosecutor, and he is conferring.
Okay.
But we tend to have a really fast-paced conferring docket. So if you are in a breakout room, don't get impatient. That person will get to you, okay?
Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Victoria Cruz. Maybe she got.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Mr. Jesus Guadalupe Garza Gonzalez, page 6. He is logged on.
Okay. And is that the only one you have?
It is, Your Honor. I have actually previously conferred with State Ms. Sanchez. We are missing the actual video of the stop and only have the body-worn camera and not the Coban. So if I were to confer today, it would just be to repeat that request. Otherwise, it's already been sent to her via email.
How long have you been waiting for this video?
I actually sent it about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll just reset this till February 8th, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
All right. You take care. Thank you. And Mr. Garza Gonzalez can log off.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sergio Ibarra.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here for Henry Jimenez. That's 655-961, page 3, third from the top.
Mr. Jimenez is here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What do you want to do on this?
If I could confer, Judge, it's going to be a plea. I just want to make sure that everything's squared away, and we can just get a setting for a plea.
Okay.
That's what we'll do.
I'll mark you conferring, but I'll give you a reset date to February 8th.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So you know that anytime you have that paperwork signed and ready to go, you can let Aleda know. We'll bring you in sooner, okay?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right. Do you want me to excuse Mr. Jimenez? Okay, he's gone. Stephen Harkowitz.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I have Brandon Singleton. He is on Zoom. He's on the second page, about the third one down.
Okay. And I saw that he's present. What would you like to do, Mr. Harkowitz?
Well, I'm not sure. It's a blood draw DWI case, and I checked the discovery again this morning, and I still don't have a test result.
Okay. How long ago did you ask for the...
Well, I mean, this case has been pending since June of last year, and their same report from the beginning is the only thing that's been produced to me.
Okay, so I'm going to reset this to February 8th. That'll give you time to file any motions that you need to file.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Thank you,
Anything
Judge.
else?
Mr. Singleton and I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Now, let me see. J.D. Garza, Are you an attorney, sir?
Yes, I am, Your
Oh,
Honor.
okay. I thought I recognized you, but I haven't seen you that much, and I'm not real good with names. So, if you will, in the future, please put the designation attorney, because I have 25, feels like 2,500 frames, video frames, and when I see attorney, I will go ahead and call you right away.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Judge.
No, sir.
I'm looking at the screen. It does say J.D. Garza, comma, attorney.
Right,
Maybe you
Aleda
don't
just
see-
did that. Aleda's very fast on the draw.
Ah.
But until we, start recognizing you because you're here more often, it just is a big help to us. So that because when I was a defense attorney, sometimes the judge would call me as a defendant because you can't tell. Okay.
I understand, Judge.
Okay, so you're here on what today?
I'm here, if you'd look at page 5, about the middle of the page, Miss Deandra Alonso, and she has signed on. She has 4 cases, beginning with 666-934 all the way to 937.
Okay.
She also has a felony pending and a misdemeanor in municipal court that we're going to work on today. I'm asking for a reset, Judge, to get a chance to get a handle on all these cases and see what we're going to need to do.
Okay. So it sounds like you're the attorney on the felony also?
That is correct.
Okay. We're going to reset this to, I'll tell you in a second. That will be February 15.
Very good. Thank you.
Anything else you have for today?
No, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Ms. Alonso can log off at this time. All right. Let me see. Paul Acevedo.
Judge, I'm here.
Good morning.
I'm here on Esteban Carrillo.
Okay.
He is on page 3,
All right.
657-852.
Thank you very much. And Esteban Carrillo is here, right? Or no?
Your Honor, he's here in front of me. Let me turn the computer around.
No, that's okay. I'll take your word, Mr. Acevedo. Thank you. Okay.
Judge, I've conferred with the state.
Uh-huh.
They've made me an offer, and part of the offer is that he complete a DWI course. So I would ask for some more time to do the DWI education class before we enter the plea.
Okay. February 8th. Will that work?
Yes, Judge.
Is that all you have today, Mr. Acevedo?
That's all I have, and I'll have my client get on it. Corey, can he finish that class, the DW education class, prior to February 8th? Is that enough time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
February 8th. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Acevedo, and you and Mr. Carrillo can log off. Take care. Have a
Okay,
great
thank
day.
you.
Jeannie Glumster?
Yes, Judge, sorry. I have Edward White on page 3. It's 658002. It's an evading case. I asked, sent his information to Karina. I don't know who that is. Someone told me to give him his address to her. I'm just trying to see if we could work out a deal for time served on this.
Probably a good idea to confer. The good thing about breakout rooms is they're private and you can continue to do other work, and it won't be any problem to anyone. That way you can check and see, because they are staying very busy, I'll have to tell you.
Okay.
They're
No, I can
conferring
confer
and
the net
doing
breakout,
all
that's
kinds
fine.
of things at this time. So shall I mark you conferring then, Ms. Blumster?
Yes.
All right, great, thank you. Now, you know what? Edward White, is he here? Yeah, he's here. Okay, Bo Wood. Oh, did I lose you?
Yes,
Yes, Judge, I'm here for Nicholas Valero. He has picked up a new case in October. I just need to confer. I've not seen, I'm sorry, Judge, it's 660895.
Okay, got it. All right, so Nicholas Valero, I'm looking to see, is he here under another name?
I have not seen him this morning, Judge.
Okay.
I have a phone number if I might get that a few days to try to round him up.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you wanted to confer, you're going to go to a breakout room. Can
Thank
you
you,
try to
Judge.
give him a call and see if we can get a hold of him just to come in for a few minutes so I can mark him
Yes,
present?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Wood. All right. All right, next is David Goyer. Did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor. We received an offer this morning. My client is in the courtroom. I was wondering if I might be able to convey that to them.
Yeah, you want a breakout room for that?
Yes, please.
All right, you will get that any second now, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Arlene Gay?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have Emmanuel Hernandez on the docket. It's a 634178. And my client applied for PTD, and he provided me the paperwork last night, and I need to get with Beatrice about it.
Okay.
So we just need to
this
reset just to
yeah.
make sure he gets accepted.
February 8th.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry about being late to docket.
Oh, I understand.
I'm in Guadalupe County waiting to take a plea in person, so I apologize to the court.
I'm just happy that we're being all so productive.
Yes,
I think
I enjoy this. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Gay. So you've been reset, and so you and your client, Mr. Hernandez, can log off of our Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Claudine Espinosa, I think I already got the announcement on your case.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Yes,
How are you today?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well as well.
Yeah. Too much. I understand you all have reached an agreement, and do you want me to reset
Yes,
you
ma'am.
so you can come up with the paperwork?
Yes, Your Honor. On Mr. Medella's, his cause number is 626045. Is there any way we could do this either January 3rd or January 4th? He would like to be able to do this as soon as possible.
Okay, this is what I'm going to reset it to February 8th. But if you all are ready to go next week, as long as you have all the paperwork done and signed, just let Aleda know. We'll bring you all in.
Okay.
So that gives you control over when you do that plea. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much. I'll explain to Mr. Medella's what's going on. And then I also have Mr. Rene Esparza, 638795. And I would imagine it's probably going to be the same thing. You want to set for the same date, and then we'll just move it to whenever. Okay.
Right. Yeah,
And then
so
they're both present as well. Mr. Medella's and Mr. Esparza are on Zoom as well. So
okay. Well, Mr. Medelas and Mr. Esparza, you're excused and you can log off at this time. And thank you very much, Counselor. You have a
thank
great
you, Your
day.
Honor. It's a pleasure to see you. Y'all have a good day. Stay well.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right.
Judge, this is Sean Sheffield. I'm back from
all
conferring.
right, Mr. Sheffield, let me just find you on my list here. Okay, you were here on Mr. Flores.
Yes, Your Honor. And we do have an offer. I believe it's going to be accepted. She just needs a little time so that she can pay the fee.
Okay.
So we're hoping to get reset to that February date.
February 8th it is, okay?
Okay. Thank you,
All right.
Judge. So February 8th.
Yes, sir, and you and your client may log off at this time. Have a great day.
Great. Thank you, Judge. Thanks for the help. Y'all take care.
You too. Lorraine Ephraim?
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry. How are you?
How are you today?
I'm good.
You're looking very nice, Miss Ephraim. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Well, thank you,
It's
Judge.
going well, huh?
Yeah, so far so good. Thank goodness. So Mr. Bautier is in jail. He's also got some felonies pending in the 187th. On a docket call on the 187th, Judge Boyd ordered a competency eval on her own motion
Okay.
based on concerns that arose that day. So, but I haven't actually filed the motion for competency eval. She ordered it from the bench. So I don't see anything in the court record search indicating it's been referred, but it has been ordered. So I'm sort of hands tied until that's done, and I may need to file an actual motion to move it along.
So basically you need a little more time on this case?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure it will resolve with the felonies. If not, we'll come back to you.
So
of
you're the
course.
attorney on the felony also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's
Yes.
reset this to February 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Tell me
Judge.
the first
Really
name of your
appreciate it.
client. What's his first name?
Alfonso.
Okay.
And the last name is Bautier.
Oh.
Yeah, Bautier. I may be mispronouncing it. He's at the jail. I don't know if he wants to speak with me briefly. I can do that if
Oh,
the court.
yeah, he is here. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Bautier, can you unmute yourself, sir? I'm not sure he can hear us.
I don't know.
Because it's good to take advantage of the Zoom to,
Yes.
update.
I don't know.
I'm asking him to unmute, but he's not seeing my prompt. Mr. Bautier, will you please, there we go. So can you please unmute yourself, sir? You just hold down the space bar, just hold it down. On the keyboard. There you go. All right. Your attorney is, Mr. Bautier,
Yes, ma'am.
your attorney is here and would like to confer with you. We're going to send you a breakout room prompt. When you see that on the screen, click on it and you can talk to your attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So
Thank you, Judge.
let me just give you I did give you the reset date, so you all can leave from the breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Could I approach Judge?
Yes,
Okay, Cornelius Cox on Jasmine Casas.
okay.
Case number 667-080.
Okay.
She should be on. I think
Tell me
it's
her name
over.
again, Mr. Cox.
Her name is Yasmin
Okay.
Casas, Casas.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
She-
She is here.
Yes.
She's on her iPhone. Okay.
Okay. So what I could do, could you put me in line to confer and if we can release her and I'll deal with the state.
Absolutely, Mr. Cox. So, Ms. Casas, if you can unmute yourself, please. I know you're here.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to excuse you and you can go ahead and log off. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? He's going to confer with the state.
Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
And I can leave from the breakout room with the DA judge?
Let me go
I'm
ahead and
getting
give you
reset.
a reset date on that. Will
Yes, ma'am.
February 8 work for you, Mr. Cox?
That'll work, Judge.
Okay. Yes, now you can go to the breakout room and you can leave from the breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Scott Hill.
Judge, on Ernesto Garcia and Israel Sanchez, both on the first page.
Okay.
I've had several settings on trying to figure out if I'm getting videos or not. The ADA, Miss Sanchez, is going to get back to me by the end of the day. So if you want to give me just one more pretrial setting on both of those.
Sure. Let's say February 8. Now, I didn't write down the names of your clients. Would you give that to me again?
Ernesto Garcia.
Okay. You actually made an announcement earlier, right?
Yes, Judge. I just got back from a breakout room.
Yeah, I was looking. I can't read my own writing. That's a real problem. But I was trying to find you on my list.
I'm on the first page.
Okay.
Both of my clients are on the first page, Judge.
Okay. All right, well, let me just go ahead and make my notes separately. Ernesto Garcia, and the other one was?
Israel Sanchez.
Israel Sanchez. I remember writing that down. Okay, so you just want to reset on those?
Yes, Judge, February 8th.
February 8th.
Now,
Did I excuse them earlier? I don't remember.
I don't think so, Judge. Now, Judge, I did have another case on the docket,
Okay.
but it was already, I already took care of it in jail court. So.
Okay. All right, then that's good. All right, so then Mr. Garcia and Mr. Sanchez, I'm resetting this matter, and so I'm going to excuse you all. Y'all can log off at this time. And thank you very much, Mr. Hill. So we will see you back on February 8th, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Bob Hicks, did you have a chance to confer on that matter?
We have, Your Honor, and we have conferred with our client, and she's going to agree to the deal. So I contacted Alita. Never mind, she sent into the breakout room to talk to Karina to get her to do the paperwork.
Okay. All right,
So you-
you're going to join that breakout room now? Okay. All right. That works. David Cuellar, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor. I conferred with my client. That's Cesar Garcia on page 4, 659-289. Actually, I hadn't talked to him since the appointment, and right now I discovered he's a Spanish speaker. And I'm afraid I don't speak any Spanish. I couldn't really converse with him.
Okay. Well, you can this is the first time you've actually communicated with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I can either get you an interpreter, or I can just take you off. Is this court appointed?
It's court appointed, Your Honor.
All right, you want me to just remove you and put a Spanish speaker there?
I'd have no objection to that, Your Honor.
All right, we'll do that. Now, I understand that an offer was made from the state, so we'll go ahead and just convey that to the new attorney. So
Yes,
I'm going to release you, Mr. Cuellar,
No problem.
and we'll. So, Cesar Garcia, are you present on the Zoom?
He's in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me tell
I'll bring him
him-
around, Judge.
All right, please. Let me tell him what's happening.
When you finish, you can come to my office.
Let me go ahead and just ask him to go to the breakout room and talk to you, Alita. That way you can explain to him in Spanish what happened. So,
I can just walk him back there, Judge.
I'm sorry?
I can just walk him back to Aleta.
Yeah. So let me just explain to Mr. Garcia that we're changing attorneys for him. We're going to get him someone that speaks Spanish. Okay? All right. And then if you'll take him back there, Deputy Butler, that'll take care of everything. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cuellar, very much. You have a wonderful day. That's the only thing you had today?
Yes, Your Honor, that's it.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. Lisa Voigt, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And you're here today on?
Johnny Mata, case number 670259. I think it's on page 6.
Okay.
And
he is here. Okay.
he is there, Your Honor, but I have recently been hired with a new job, so I need to withdraw from this case, or if you can appoint someone else.
Okay, so I think I might have already signed your motion, but I do not. You had quite a few. So I'm going to, Mr. Mata, are you here? Johnny Mata? Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Mata, we're going to have to give you another attorney because Ms. Voigt has accepted a job offer and someplace else. So I'm going to ask you to meet with Ms. Castillo in a breakout room, and so she can give you a new attorney, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. So on your computer screen, you'll see an invite called, it says join breakout rooms, for instance, 9 or 10 or whatever it is. You click on that, and then you wait there for Ms. Castillo because she is very busy right now, but she's not going to forget you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mata. All right, Albert Udesti. Miss Voigt, then, is that the only thing that you had today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, you take care, Miss Voigt. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Your Honor.
Let me just make a notation here, Mr. Udesti. 1 second. All right, so Mr. Udesti, who are you here on today?
I'm here at case number 660330 for Fred Ray Hernandez.
Okay, and is Mr. Hernandez here? Let's see.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Thank you, sir. Mark you present. Okay. What do we want to do, Mr. Udesti?
Your Honor, a plea deal was offered. My client has signed off on the plea deal.
Yeah, I think actually I saw that plea agreement paperwork quite a while back, right?
Yes, ma'am. And Your Honor, sorry, I was out of the country for a bit, so just got back and wanted to get this going for him.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can find it in the completed stack, and we can do that today. Okay.
Okay, great.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Mr. Wood. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, do you want me to log off or do I stay on?
No, sir. Just hang on. If you want to go with your client in a breakout room, that's private, and you can do whatever you need to do. But yeah, if you need to go someplace, that's okay. If you'll
I'm
be
fine.
back within.
I'll stay on. I'll mute it and then I'll take off the video.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you. I'm sorry. Mr. Wood, I think were you?
Yes,
who was
Judge, I'm
talking?
here on Nicholas Valero. I was in a
Okay.
breakout room with Sanchez, with ADA Sanchez.
Okay.
And I was again only able to leave a message for my client, for Mr. Valero. I've got a phone number, but all I could do is leave messages for him. I gave him this Zoom address and told him you would give me a few days to get him in here. Talking with the ADA, she says she'll go ahead and make me an offer and she'll email it to me. So if I might be excused, and I'll keep chasing, if you would give me, I guess, till the end of the week.
I'm just going to reset it to February 8th.
All right.
But you know that if I do a BF, it's going to only give you 7 days to get him in.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
February 8th.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. You have a good day. Thank you.
You as well. Thank you, Judge.
All right. It's Blumster.
Yes, Judge.
Did you have a chance?
I have conferred, and there's a possibility that the felony, these cases might get taken into consideration with the felony that has already been pled. So the DA will let me know.
All right. So let me ask you, are you the attorney on the felony also?
Yes.
All right. We'll reset this to February 15. Okay. And you
Sounds
and
good.
Mr. White are excused and can log off. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Mr. Hicks?
Yes, Judge. Corinna is going to be sending me the paperwork, and I'm going to go in and sign it with a client.
Okay.
So if somebody could put me back in breakout room number 5, I would sure enough appreciate it.
Now, is that on Alex Moreno?
No, that's on Stephanie Setos.
Okay.
Mr. Moreno is reset till February because he has a felony pending.
Yeah, okay, great. I see that now. All right, great. So you will get that breakout room to confer with your client, okay? And that way you can get the paperwork done. Thanks. Cleophas Marshall, did you get a chance to confer?
Yes, there's still a felony pending. Corinna wants to look into that, so we're probably just going to need another reset.
All right, let me just find you. Here it is. Okay, on Brandon Houston. All right, so you're the attorney on the felony also?
Yes.
All right, we'll come back February 15.
Thank you, Judge. My big excuse.
Yes, sir. You and Mr. Houston can log off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul Ferris, would you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is your attorney, sir?
Miss Vanessa Garcia, she said she was running late. She was in another court this morning.
Okay. Okay, that way.
Your Honor, I am present. I am here.
Oh, okay, Ms. Garcia. So I'm marking Mr. Ferris present. Do you have other matters on our docket today?
Yes, Your Honor. I have 3 cases. So, Mr. Ferris, I've conferred with the state via email and I've sent them some mitigation. So we would need a reset on his case so the state can review that before we can confer further. But I also have 2 other cases with felonies pending that we represent the clients on. So I'd ask if we could just get all the cases reset to the same day.
All right. So, so is there a problem with your video, Ms. Garcia? Can you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm trying to get it on, and it's my internet connection is completely. I'm out in Kendall County, so I think maybe that's why I can't get it started.
Okay. Give me the names of the other 2 people, please.
Yes. So the first one, Your Honor, is Kimberly Rodriguez.
Okay. And the next.
And then the next one is Mr. Joseph Henson.
What's the last name?
Henson, Henson.
Okay. And I see. Let me see. Do you know if they're here by any chance?
Yes, Your Honor. I sent them the Zoom, and they should be on.
You need those cases, Judge?
Yeah, please.
Mr. Henson, 660-779.
Thank you.
Kimberly Rodriguez, 670-359.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm looking to see. I'm not seeing Kimberly Rodriguez, and I'm not seeing Joseph Hansen.
Your Honor, I can have my office give them a call and log on so they can you can note their presence on the Zoom.
Okay, let's do that. All right. So at this point, I'm going to reset all of these to February 8th. Will that work for you?
Your Honor, I believe I have a court conflict. Is there any way I can get it reset to maybe the 15th?
Yeah, absolutely. February 15 will work. Okay. That's for all 3, okay?
Thank you. And may Mr. Ferris be excused. I will get the other 2 clients on now.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ferris, you heard
Yes,
our
ma'am.
conversation, sir, and you are excused, and you're welcome to log off at this time.
Thank you,
Have a
ma'am.
great afternoon. Thank you, sir.
You as well.
All right, so at this point in time, Martin Guerra.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm present for Mr. Joe Hernandez. He is the final 2 entries on the docket, page 7.
Okay.
673-349, 673-350.
Great. Okay. And
He is in the Barrett County Jail,
Okay, I do see him. All
and
right.
I represent him on his felony cases as well. So I was going to be asking for a reset.
Okay. We're going to reset that to February 15. Since you are on Zoom and since he is here also, do you want to take a couple of minutes to confer with him in a breakout room?
Yes, please.
I don't know what your situation there is with the internet, but if you'd like to do that, we can do that, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then you have your reset date, so you and Mr. Hernandez can just log off after you finish conferring in the breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Right now.
So we're still waiting for Mr. Abel Dominguez. He is in another court. Mr. Reyes. Mr. Reyes, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
So Mr. Dominguez is in another court still. Do you want us to excuse you and let you log off at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine.
All right. I'm going to excuse you at 11:33.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Obviously, you have been present. Thank you, Mr. Reyes. Stay
All
in
right, thank
touch
you.
with your lawyer, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
you have a good day.
You too. Ray Lopez,
Morning, Your Honor.
morning. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I represent Antonio Ponce. This case was reset because he has a felony pending. I'm still showing he's got the felony pending. I am not handling that. Another attorney is. but I've had no contact with him and have not been able to communicate with him. So that's the update I have on his case. I'm not sure if he was present via here or on the Zoom or in the courtroom.
I did not see Mr. Antonio Ponce. I don't think he has been present. So we have a choice. I can just do a BF or I can just reset it to February 8th. Have you had any contact with Mr. Ponce at all that makes you want me to not do a BF?
I can say I've had no contact.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to do a bond forfeiture because it's his due process. He needs to be able to talk to you, and so we need him to cooperate. So, okay. So we're not going to reset it. There'll be 7 days before that goes out. If by some miracle he reaches out to you or you're able to talk to him, let us know, okay?
Understood, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Alcatel XL. Can you please unmute yourself and show your video? Please identify yourself. What is your name? What is your name, sir?
I can't hear.
You cannot hear?
My name is David Arriaga.
David Arriaga. Who is your lawyer?
I think it's Denise.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Martinez?
Yes,
okay. All right, and so I'm going to mark Mr. Arriaga present. What do you want to do on this case?
If we can confer, Your Honor.
All right. Is there a problem with your video, Miss Martinez?
There is, ma'am. I'm on the road and it has bad signal. I can try to connect again.
All right. If you can stop because it's not very safe to be on Zoom while you're driving.
No, ma'am. I'm a passenger, but because of the road, it has bad connection.
Oh, okay. So, do you want me to just reset this and until you have better connection?
We can do that. I need an offer from a prosecutor, so I can handle that via email.
Okay. So I'm not getting very good audio from you either. So I did not understand every word you just said.
I just need an offer from the prosecutor, so okay. I can definitely reach out via email.
Okay, we're going to reset that to February 8, okay?
Okay, sounds good, Judge.
All right, thank you very much. And you and Mr. Arriaga are excused and can log off.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Vanessa Garcia. I just wanted to let you know that Ms. Kimberly Rodriguez has logged on.
Okay, thank you. Let me see, where is Miss Kimberly Rodriguez? She might be in the waiting room. Let me see.
I see her picture and her name. Ms. Rodriguez, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. I'm happy to mark you present.
Thank you.
So it's really important in the future, if you have a court appearance set in our court, you need to make an appearance, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Other option, if I don't see you, is issue a warrant. I don't want to do that, okay?
No, absolutely. I understand. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You have a great day, Ms. Rodriguez. You can log off.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you,
In
Ms.
regards
Garcia.
to Ms. Thank you, Your Honor. In regards to Mr. Henson, I was just notified by our office that we had sent the link to the wrong number on file. So I do not believe that he had notice of the hearing. So I do apologize, but we have been in contact, Your Honor. So I would ask that an FT not be issued today.
It will not issue. Thank you very much. And so you already have your reset date on all three. So that takes care of everything for you, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Mr. King, do you need to address the court?
No, I don't, Your Honor, but
Oh,
Deputy Butler had written me to start my video. So
okay.
I was like, okay, well, I guess he wants to see my pretty face, just like you.
I didn't know he was an attorney, Judge. I thought he was a client.
Right, Deputy Butler. Mr. King, this is his second day, and so he didn't have audio or video yesterday, I don't think.
That's
And
correct.
so, so we're all happy to meet Mr. King. He's
Apologize.
No, you had no way of knowing, Deputy Butler. So, at any rate, so we welcome Mr. King. We look forward to working with you, and we're happy that you're here. And if you need to, turn your video off, that's fine. We are okay with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. But I do have to say I'm very, very happy with Deputy Butler. You are very, very professional about everything. I'm just couldn't be more pleased. Thank you. All right. Mr. Hernandez. Mr. Fred Hernandez, I think we're waiting on a plea, right? Okay. That's all I wanted to check on.
Yes, ma'am, Judge.
Yeah, you and your attorney, Mr. Uresti, you're working up on a plea. Is that right?
The plea was sent over, Your Honor, and my client signed off on it.
I remember now that this was one that was done quite a while back. Let me go ahead and leave this screen, and I'm going to go check and see if I can find it.
Yes, Your Honor.
the plea, the paperwork on Mr. Hernandez. Ms. Sanchez, we are ready to do a plea on 660330. Who will be doing this plea with us?
It'll be me, Judge.
All right, so we are ready to proceed. My desk is very
May I
busy.
have a case number on that one?
660330. And it was under the
Thank you.
completed. It was quite a while back. Did you find it, Aleda?
I sure did, Judge. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. All right, so Mr. Hernandez, will you please unmute yourself, sir? Raise your right hand.
Before we begin, Judge, I just need to verify what the agreement is. This offer wasn't made by me, so I just want to make sure that I have the right recommendation.
All right, do you want us to just hold off on this for a second?
If I could just go into a breakout room briefly with defense just to verify.
Absolutely.
Great, thank you, Judge.
Mr. Uresti will join you shortly, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You'll get a prompt any second, Mr. Uresti. Okay, good. In the meantime, I'm going to check on the other plea and see if we're ready on that.
Judge, I had sent you a chat.
All right, thanks. All right, so I was just checking on Sergio Ibarra. I must have reset him. I did. Okay. So we only have this one plea to go. Okay. Let me see the chat. Mr. Dominguez, good morning. Be with you in just a second. So 658002. So good morning, Mr. Dominguez. How are you today?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. I know your client was here. That was Renee Reyes.
Yes, he has a felony pending.
Okay.
So
I did excuse him at 11:30, so are you the attorney on the felony?
yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, we'll reset that February 15, okay?
Okay, February 15th. Okay.
Yes, sir, thank you. Is there anything else that you have on our docket?
I had two more clients. I had a Mr. Brandon High.
Okay.
Let me pull out that cause number for you if I can find it real fast. Brandon High is 634125.
Thank you. And Brendan High, I don't see him. Do you know if he knew to be here today?
I did call him yesterday and left him a message as well as emailed him the link, but I haven't actually heard from him. The latest with this case is we have a plea agreement. We have everything's good to go. We just need to give the court the paperwork to finish it.
Okay.
So I'd like to respectfully ask the court for a little bit more time to get a hold of him, get everything signed, and then come back to finish it.
We'll reset that for February 8th. But
February 8th?
As soon as you have all the paperwork done, you can come in sooner, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor. And then my last one is Juan Galleros. That is cause number 658757.
And is Mr. Galleros here? Yes, he is.
I did see him, yes.
Okay. So what do you want to do on that? You want to confer?
Yes, please, Your Honor. I'd like to confer.
Okay. All right. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Sanchez, let me see what Mr. Orta has. Romualdo Orta?
I have a Ruben Pereira 33743. I'm gonna apologize to the court because I was supposed to submit the pretrial diversion and I haven't done it, Judge.
Okay.
I was gonna have I can reset it. I'm gonna try to turn it in tomorrow.
Okay, what is his last name? Ruben what?
Pereira, it's Pereira.
Okay. And, okay, so he did not come in. Do you know if there's a reason why he didn't come in today?
I had told him I was gonna submit the paperwork and I would call it as soon as the DA calls me.
Okay, we'll reset that.
I have contact with him, Your Honor. It's not like.
Okay, so it's reset for February 8th.
Yeah, and I'll do it today, Your Honor, tomorrow morning. Thank you,
All
Judge.
right, great, thank you. You take care.
You're welcome. Bye.
633743, Judge.
Thank you very much, Deputy Butler. All right. I think, are we ready, Ms. Sanchez, to proceed on Mr. Hernandez's plea?
Yes, Judge, we're good to go.
So, Mr. Hernandez, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
You may lower your hand, sir. Thank you. This is cause number 660330, the state of Texas versus Fred Ray Hernandez. Counselors, please make your announcement.
Trina Sanchez for the state.
Albert Uresti for the defendant.
So are you Fred Ray Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway, intoxication. I understand this is not the original information as it was presented. Is that correct, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would move to amend and alter the information by adding an additional count, an obstruction of highway as count number 2, waiving and abandoning count number 1, and proceeding solely on count number 2.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
So, you are charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway, intoxication. I still prefer to amend that to obstruction of a roadway because I want to give the accused the best option to never come back here again. And to be able to have a good future. So I'm going to amend that to obstruction of a roadway. Any objection?
No objection from the state.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, so so you are charged with the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that, as you see on the document, is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you are looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You reviewed this with your attorney. I want you to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Do you understand that when you sign that, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Judge.
If you have an agreement with the state, and I follow it, but later on you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, the only way you can do that is with my permission, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Judge.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. So at this time, Mr. Uresti, as his attorney, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge, just 1 second. Sorry, Your Honor, the agreement and recommendation is a $600 fine with court costs, 18 months, that is 1/8 months of deferred adjudication, the DWI education course, the DIP course, an ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, $60 reimbursement to the Texas Department of Public Safety, and 48 hours, that's 4/8, of community service.
So, Mr. Uresti, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. And just so you know, and I share this with the ADA, is that he actually was very proactive and completed the 48 hours community service, the DWI education class, as well as the DIP as well. And that has been submitted to the prior ADA in a packet. And he also provided 2 letters, 2 referral letters as well.
Well, thank you very much. That's important information that you shared with me. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Hernandez, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Judge.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Judge.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I will place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 18 months. Assess a $600 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DWI education course, the DIP course, the ATP evaluation, and install on your vehicle the ignition interlock for a term of 1/2 a year, for 1/2 your term of probation. Pay a $60 restitution fee to DPS, 48 hours community service, and I appreciate the information your attorney has shared with the court. Now, you have already completed the DWI education course, the DIP, and 48 hours community service, and you will get credit for that, and I understand that the evidence has already been provided to the probation department. So,
Your Honor, I provided to the ADA. I have not provided to the probation department
okay.
yet.
All right. Well, the ADA will provide it.
Okay.
I'm going to give credit for that. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, I like to give a different option, but you've already completed your community service hours. I like to give you credit for 24 community service hours if you are fully vaccinated for COVID or you become fully vaccinated for COVID. I don't need to ask you if you've done either one, but I'm trying to figure out how I can give you some credit for that.
Your Honor, if there would be any way to maybe lessen the interlock by 3 months, that would be tremendous. Maybe an option for my client.
How about I lessen it to 4 months? Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
So the ignition interlock for 4 months.
I did do the 2 shots, and I actually got my booster last week.
Good for you. Thank you. You're doing, it's a public service, quite frankly.
Exactly.
My opinion. It's just my opinion. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah, since he's been so proactive, the ignition interlock will be only for 4 months instead of for 9 months. So it's quite a reduction. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
So, deferred adjudication is a wonderful agreement that your attorney has obtained for you, because if you keep your promises, you will not have a conviction. You
Thank
are
you, Judge.
young, obviously, and it's really important for your future that your path be changed so that you do not come here again on something like this, but maybe you'll come in as a juror or something more positive for a community.
Thank you, Judge.
So you do need to know that if for some reason you do not comply with all the terms and conditions of your probation, and the state files a motion and I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction. I can revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Burke County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So it's really a downside. So I want to wish you the best of luck. So is there anything further, Mr. Udesti, that you would like to add?
No, Your Honor, no, I would just like to thank you, Your Honor, as well as the DA's office for both working with me and my client. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay, so at this time, is there anything further from the state before I move
Nothing
on?
further from the state, Judge. Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Hernandez, I have followed your agreement, sir, so that means you do not have a right to appeal. That's sort of important for you to know.
Yes, Judge.
But at this time, I'm going to ask you, you did fill out a personal data sheet, and we no longer have clerks in our courts. So I need to ask you do you swear that everything you put on that personal data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Judge.
All right. That's a very important document for your benefit and for the probation department. So at this time, we are going to adjourn, and I want to wish you the best of luck, all the success in the world. I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson, our CLO. He's going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed, okay? At this time, you take care, Mr. Hernandez, and this hearing is adjourned.
Thank you, Judge, again. Appreciate it.
You'll
Thank you
get
so
a
much.
prompt on your screen, sir, that says join breakout room such and such. If you'll click on that, you will be meeting with Mr. Richardson, okay? Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may, good afternoon.
Oh, Mr. Hilly, how are you doing?
All right, I apologize. I was in many courts this morning, but my announcement of Ms. Jamaica Stevenson, she's still a fugitive, and she ignores my phone calls, and she lives in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. What is her first name?
Jamaica Stevenson.
Is that Jamecka?
I think on the first page, Your Honor, it says on your docket, it says fugitive.
Okay. So you have
And
had
she
no
still is.
contact with her, huh?
Well, she didn't show up for her felony jury trial in the 144th, and she lives in Louisiana. She thinks we don't pick her up there.
Okay, well, okay, so, yeah, let me just add to that. It'll be bond forfeiture. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hilly, it's always good to see you. I know how busy you stay. I remember from 2012 to 14. Well, no, it's actually 2011 to 12, right? If I get my dates correct.
Yeah, Del Rio is still every week. Del Rio, Del Rio, Del Rio.
I know. Some other people actually had to give up their private practice because they were so busy in Del Rio. So,
Yeah. Jeff Molina and Monica Guerrero, they are with me every week, every week, every week.
yeah, it would be nice to have a little jet so you could hop over there instead of taking that long drive. But well,
I know. And now the jail, they stopped printing out stuff for us. It's
it's doing.
terrible.
What
They
about this
don't
jail?
print the Geo. They said they no longer will print paperwork for us. Now we have to start. We can't do phone no more because they won't print the waivers anymore.
Isn't that something? I mean, and instead of helping courts, they're actually reducing the support. Well, that's my opinion. I need to stop offering my opinion. Why?
Oh,
What good
yes,
does it
yes.
do?
No worries, no worries. Good to see you on a Happy New Year. Thank you.
You too. You take care.
Bye
Stay
bye.
safe.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
All right. I think we are done. I don't know. Is there anybody that should have been coming in and didn't show up, Aleda?
Well, I
Mr.
see
Dominguez,
that
I see he's still here.
Mr.
Okay.
Dominguez is back.
Yes.
Yes, I was in the breakout room with the DA, and then I came back into the main room. I got placed into another breakout room, but no one was there with me.
Oh, you wanted to talk to your client, right? No, I
Please,
excused
yes.
him at 11:30. I'm sorry.
I did put him in, but I don't think he was able to go in there because I put him on room 3, and I'm trying to chat with him to see if he was able to meet with you, but he's not responding. I don't know if he's there.
Oh, I excused Renee Reyes. Are we talking about Brandon High? Who are we talking about?
Juan Calleros.
Calleros. Okay. So, so he's still in the breakout room?
No, he's in the main gallery.
I see that, All right, so can we try it again?
Well,
So, does Mr. Calleros speak English, Mr. Dominguez?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so there's something wrong with his Zoom, I guess. Well, it is 12:06. I guess we're just going to reset this, Mr. Dominguez, and you're not going to have the ability to talk with him on Zoom. The internet still is pretty, unreliable. So, at any rate, I'm going to reset Mr. Calleros to February 8th, along with Mr. High's case.
Okay,
If for
that is
some
fine.
reason-
I would like to make the court aware that as far as Mr. Gallegos is concerned, the last time we had a hearing on him was back in October. At that time, he was visiting Judge Angelini. You were out, Judge, for whatever the reason may be. I spoke to the DA about this case, and the DA brought to my attention by viewing the video that he had concerns about competency. I then proceeded to try to speak with my client, Mr. Gallegos, but Judge Angelini said right then and there that if one side has competency questions, then both sides have competency questions, and he wanted me to file a motion for competency. I did do that. I believe I did it October 20th. As far as I know, nothing's happened on that end. But if the court would like to reset this for February, we can try that. I will try to speak with him in between now and then to see if I can get anything. But that is kind of the where I stand right now with it.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That's important. Okay, so let me give you a longer reset on Mr. Calleros. The problem is that we, as courts, seem to be having fewer and fewer resources. The Judge Carruthers court only has one professional to interview people, apparently. And so it's taking really a long time. We're catching up after this pandemic. which is still not over.
Yeah.
And so that's the dilemma. So I'm going to reset this for February 15, to give a little more time. Hopefully, it can be addressed by then. But
Okay.
I appreciate your sharing that information. It's quite important. So,
Yes.
thank you. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can find that and see if it's gotten, forwarded to the proper person. So, we, are still having problems with our internet also. So I know I complain about it and people think I'm crazy, but I send things off and they don't get where they're supposed to go. So I don't know how that happens, but I'm
Okay.
very, very incompetent when it comes to technology. So at any rate, we will see you back on Mr. Calleros on February 15, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much, Judge. May me and my
Thank
client be
you.
excused?
Yes, sir. Take care, Mr. Dominguez. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Judge.
Mr. Calleros is free to log off at this time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So that means Mr. Hicks is still speaking to his client.
He's probably filling out the paperwork. I didn't see Mr. Aguilera, Meg Aguilera.
Okay. Yeah. So we didn't get everybody in, huh? Did you send him a re-invite?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we all sort of deserve to have a lunch, and it is 10 after 12. So we'll just recall Mr. Aguilera for tomorrow. Did his client show up?
I don't believe so. It would have been Pete Anthony Almeida,
Can you tell me the here it
page
is.
5,
Okay.
664, 629.
I see it. Okay. Yeah, that's we want to do something on that case. So, will you send the re-invite to Mr. Aguilera and Mr. Almeida, please? It's a recall for tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? December the 9th? Okay. We do not have anything lined up for this afternoon as far as motions, right?
Right.
Okay.
I think they said that they had cleared it.
I'm sorry, just heard something, but not clearly. Okay. All right, so I am going to log off. Aleda, do you need to stay on?
Judge, I thought that Mr. Hicks wanted to try to plea his defendant out. The defendant had signed the County Court 9 plea packet, but I believe that there's still obstruction paperwork that needs to be signed for the court. He just signed it, so I don't know if you want to do that right now or if you want to recall him. Up to you, Judge.
Let me just check and see if it's there. It doesn't take any time to sign it if it's there. It might be just a good idea to see. I was looking for it earlier by the cause number.
And Mr. Aguilera's gonna join us.
Oh, okay, great, thanks.
The defendant just signed the plea packet and Mr. Hicks just signed the obstruction packet, so hopefully it shouldn't be too far behind.
Okay, let me sort of park myself there for a minute, see if I can get it. Oh, I didn't write down the cause number on Ceros. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm gonna call in and cancel today's jury panel.
Yes, please.
I can give you the cause number, Judge, if you need it.
Okay, please, yes.
657-250.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
657-250, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
Judge, I'm sorry. This is Yvette. We're waiting on another plea, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The paperwork right now.
Gotcha.
So we won't have to come back this afternoon, I do believe.
But yeah.
That's a good thing.
Always. Such a pretty day too.
Yeah, it really is.
Good morning, Judge, or good afternoon, Judge.
Right with you. I just want to finish up something so that I can not worry about leaving things pending.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. I understand. Everybody's busy. I know.
When I was busy, and then honestly, I finished up and ran off to lunch. I've had no contact with Pete.
Oh.
My last contact was with Zoom with you. Pete was having technical difficulties at that last setting, and you told him that if he did not could not connect on his phone, he needed to be in person.
Right.
So I don't know if he's there in the courtroom or not.
No, I don't think he'd be. What is his name again? Pete what?
Pete Almendera.
Okay. Let me find that.
Here
it is. Almeida, Pete Almeida. Okay.
Almeida, right.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, he doesn't have any felonies or anything pending.
No.
So, okay. I'll tell you what. I am going to do a BF, but if you can get a hold of him within 7 days, let us know, okay?
I absolutely will, Judge. Thank you so much.
That way we can avoid issuing, getting
Warrant.
arrested, but, okay?
Yeah, I think he would appreciate that. I do know my assistant did try to reach out to him yesterday, but I got caught up in a couple this morning, and I apologize, Judge.
Yeah, I understand. Everybody's really busy, so I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Aguilera.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Have a great afternoon. Take care.
And you have an awesome holiday if I don't see you then.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't found the obstruction on Ceros. But you know what? I can proceed without that. Why don't we do that? I mean, I just really like to have the waiver to give me all the basic information I need. So, let me see, I lost my breakout rooms. Yeah, everybody should be back. Bob Hicks and Stephanie Saros, they're still talking, okay.
Did you get that paperwork? Because I didn't get a copy of it.
657250 on Saros.
Yeah.
I got the plea paperwork, but I didn't get the obstruction paperwork.
I don't have it.
Okay, well, let me see if I can send it to you. Let me try right now. It would have been under completed. Yeah. See if I can email it to you. So I just, what did I just do? I'm trying to find a way to email it to you. I'm not seeing that. I downloaded it so that I could maybe send it. Well, that's the second time I verified it. Aleda, you did not get anything yet? 657250. Let's see.
It's funny that sometimes, when you're finished with the plea, and a couple of minutes after that, it'll pop in.
Judge, I have the paperwork as well if you need me to share it too.
Oh, good.
So, basically, I guess we're ready to, well, we're waiting on Mr. Oh, they're back, okay. So Mr. Hicks is back, all right. All right, Mr. Hicks, are we ready to proceed on Ms. Saros's matter?
We are.
Okay. Ms. Saros, will you please unmute yourself, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Thank you. So this is cause number 657250, the State of Texas versus Stephanie Saros. Counselors, please make your announcements.
Ms. Sanchez for the state.
Bob Hicks, representing Stephanie Saros.
So, are you Stephanie Saros?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm
Speak
sorry,
up.
I didn't hear
Yes.
your answer. All right. You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway. So that tells me, Miss Sanchez, that the information was amended. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge. The state would move to alter and amend the information by adding an additional count on obstruction of a highway, waiving and abandoning count number 1, and proceeding solely on count number 2.
Any objection, Mr. Hicks?
There are no objections from the defense.
All right. So, again, I'd like to make that one modification, obstruction of a highway. I would like to make that obstruction of a roadway. Any objection?
None from defendant.
None from the state, Your Honor, and I do have an additional motion for the court. Or when the court's ready.
On the screen is the document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. Ms. Saros, you reviewed that with your attorney, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. You see on obstruction of a highway, I amended that to be obstruction of a roadway. The range of punishment for this is up to 180 days, Bexar County Jail, and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that? Ms. Saros, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So you understand the range of punishment on that document?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you sign that, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right
Yes.
to remain silent, as well as those other rights listed in that document?
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but later on tonight or tomorrow you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, in order to do that you would need my permission, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I'm sorry, did you hear my question?
Yes, I did hear your question. I'm sorry. I think my volume just keeps going in and out.
Oh, okay. So your answer was?
Yes.
All right. If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing that you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Mr. Hicks, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Ms. Saros?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
She certainly does. Far better than most.
Has she been able to assist you in her defense?
Yes, she has.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. Before that, though, the state would move to admit State's Exhibit number 1 into evidence that's attached to the obstruction paperwork.
All right. If you will share the screen for that, I will be able to see it.
1 sec. State's Exhibit 1, Judge, which is the offense report. And it was attached for defense to review.
It was, and I reviewed it.
State's Exhibit 1. Could you hear me, Mr. Hicks? Maybe my audio is cutting out.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I said, do you have any objection to admitting this exhibit as State's Exhibit 1?
I don't see the reason for the entire thing being in there, but no, can't really object to the facts.
All right. Okay, so at this time, is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is a $500 fine with court costs. The state has agreed to probate $300 of that fine.
$200?
300, Judge, 300.
All right.
12 months deferred adjudication. The DWI education course. Victim impact panel. An ATP eval. Ignition interlock for half the term. A $50 Crime Stoppers fee. And 48 hours of community service.
Mr. Hicks, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Saros, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am?
No. The wording.
I'm sorry?
I didn't catch that.
Like, no. I'm trying to think of the word that they usually say where it's like not guilty and not, or guilty. What is like the in between role?
Ms. Saros, on your plea paperwork, you indicated you
Yes.
want. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
It just goes in and out.
Okay.
I can explain the conflict, Your Honor.
I just wanted to, okay, go ahead.
When Ms. Seros and I went over the plea paperwork initially, I had entered no contest because I believe that nolo contendere, I don't want to fight it, is an honest plea and a correct plea. She is not contesting the state's evidence. However, I noticed on the plea paperwork that was sent to me in the obstruction packet, the state requires a plea of guilt.
Okay. So then,
And for that reason, she is pleading guilty.
guilty. Let me mark out the no contest and replace it with guilty. Okay? All right. Is that what you want your plea to be, Ms. Saros?
Yes, ma'am, that's
All
fine.
All right. I will accept your plea. I am going to follow the plea agreement, which is a $500 fine plus court costs, but for $300 of that is probated. 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course, victim impact panel, the ATP evaluation and install on your vehicle, ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation, a $50 Crime Stoppers fee, and 48 hours community service. So I do like to, in addition to that, offer you 24 hours community service credit if you have been or become fully vaccinated for COVID. You would need to show proof to the probation department, and if you do not have that proof now, whenever you have it, if you get it, you can just show it to probation and you'll get this 24 hours community service credit. So that is purely an option. It is not mandatory, and it is just the court's choice to add that as an option. So, you have pled guilty, however, I am not going to make any findings of guilt. I am going to place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months. A $500 fine plus court costs, but $300 of that is probated. And I'm going to follow the rest of the plea agreement. So deferred adjudication is a pretty special agreement your attorney has gotten for you, and I think that I did not read through that Exhibit 1 carefully, but it looks like there were some pretty egregious facts in your being charged with this offense. I have, nevertheless, made it so that hopefully you can successfully complete this and you will not have a conviction for this. That is a great opportunity for you to not have this as a scarlet letter and to be able to go on with your life and actually do great things for our community and in getting maybe further education or whatever your career choice, or being able to get a job that is, a valuable tool for you. So basically, this whole agreement that the court is following is trying to give you the best opportunity to not let this haunt you, and so that this does not define you in the future. So that is what we consider restorative justice, because we are human, we make mistakes, and hopefully you can learn a great deal through this program and see where you went wrong and not ever fall into that situation again. Okay? The whole point of restorative justice is to continue to help our country be great, to continue to be a positive part of our community, and to continue to grow and become who you are meant to be. Okay? So I know that I tend to be very wordy, but I really want you to understand what a great opportunity this is for you. Okay? This has not been the way things have been in the past, because we want what's best for this country. We all do, right? And we want to help each other become great assets to our community and to our country. So, okay, is there anything further from defense?
I would like to point out that Ms. Setos has been proactive in this. She has already completed the DWI education course, and she'll provide a certificate of completion to the probation department.
All right, so I will give her credit for that, for having done that. So is there anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
All right. At this time, I do need to remind you that even though you have gotten deferred adjudication, the court does expect you to comply 100% with all the terms and conditions of your probation. Because if the state finds it necessary to file a motion, and I find it sufficient reason to follow that, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 1 year in Bexar County, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So even 2 days in Bexar County Jail is still pretty bad. So I'm trying to impress on you how important this is. All right, so I have followed your agreement, Ms. Saros. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You did fill out a personal data sheet, and I want you to tell me, do you swear that everything in that data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Okay, now if you find, today or later on that you made a mistake, maybe you omitted something significant, will you promise me that you're going to make sure that that gets corrected so that it's in your best interest that the community supervision department always be able to get in touch with you? Okay? They're
Yes,
there
ma'am.
to help you, quite frankly. All right. So, all right. At this time, we're going to adjourn this hearing. I'm going to ask you to join Mr. Richardson in a breakout room. And your attorney in the court has attempted to give you the best justice we can. And I hope that that makes a difference in your life, okay? At this time, if you will watch the screen, when you have that prompt to join a breakout room, please click on that, and you will be meeting with Mr. Corey Richardson. Mr. Hicks, would you mind going with her also to the breakout room with
If
Mr.
you wish.
Richardson? I would like that very much, sir.
If Mr. Richardson's nice, I'll be back.
Okay. I don't think you'll be back. All right. Well, you all
Following
have
that procedure, are we excused, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Following the interview with the probation department, may we be excused?
Yes, sir. Y'all can leave from the breakout room. Thank you very much. Okay. Looking at your chat. Yeah, I guess I could do it without having to come to the courtroom, right?
It's totally your call.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
Nope.
And I think it's mine because I have it on same as system. Maybe
You
I
should
need to-
unmute the CC9, the laptop. That's
Okay.
the one that needs to be unmuted in the courtroom.
Okay, let me do that.
There,
Muted or unmuted?
unmuted.
Okay.
Better.
Are you wanting me to do it or Deputy Butler?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right.
Come-
So
that
yeah,
come-
it seems like it would be good if I could just talk to the jury panel from here.
Yeah. At 1:30, they're coming in. He can sit him down and then at the same time take his roll call and then you can excuse him. That would be good, Judge.
No, did we waste them?
Well, they're there. I mean, they're gonna be there unless you want to tell the judge to bring him in at another day.
No, I don't know when we would. I just,
Well, the 9th tomorrow, I think there's a couple of, to be on the safe side. Let me see, the 9th.
Really mess with their work schedules too much?
No, not really.
yeah.
Can
Oh,
we?
well, it's not enough notice for us to get witnesses and stuff. I mean, I just hate to waste a panel though.
Yeah, yeah.
On the 9th, let me see what we have on the 9th. And it's something that, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 cases that are set. Somehow they were set on that day. 623645 State versus Fernando Flores. Luis Martinez is the attorney of record. 626375. Cole Nettles is the attorney, but somehow it states it's a fugitive. Let me see. Do we still need the YouTube? 626.